Hello guys, welcome back to both you and me on my channel because let's face it, I have been gone for such a long time. I haven't posted in ages. Even my Instagram has just been dead, and I have already posted a little update on my blog. I have moved my blog, so you can go check that out. The new link is in the description. But before I started posting new videos and new blog posts and being active on Instagram again, I kind of wanted to address where I am in my life and where I am with my content. While I was away, I was torn between a few ideas that I had in my head. I was looking at my friends, some of them who are way more successful than I am, some of them who are like true professionals. They're working so hard, they're pushing out so much content, which I am obviously not doing. This is not my full-time job. I have a part-time job, I have a full-time study. This does not take up a large part of my life. And looking at them and looking at how hard they are working and how much they're putting out obviously makes me feel like a slacker and like I need to work harder and not make any excuses and be consistent. But at the same time, I was also thinking about my health and my priorities and should I be pushing myself? Is this that important? And if I'm gonna push myself, will my content still be authentic? Because I want to be authentic. I don't want to put out like a fake positive picture or things that just do not make me happy or things that I am not happy while making them. And I was really torn between these ideas and like what is the healthy thing to do in that moment. And in the end, I just made the decision to let it go and kind of focus on myself and my health, my school and my job, and how to balance those, how to get a better lifestyle, how to like get my apartment fixed and make it a nice place that I can actually film in. I'm still not done with that, as you can see. Like, you can see the shadows all around me. This is not an ideal lighting situation. It's kind of blurry, I believe, as well, kind of grainy. But I just, at this moment, decided that this is a point at which I can start producing content again, and I am comfortable producing content again. And the moment that I really noticed that was when I put my blog back up online on a new domain, and I posted my first post and I started looking at my old ones and I realized how incredibly happy it makes me to share these things with you, talk to you guys about stuff. Even when I was gone, I didn't stop doing these things altogether. I was still answering questions on Curious Cat and on Twitter and in my Instagram DMs, and you have no idea how many people message me all the time asking for advice about skincare and makeup, and I love that. Like, I really love hearing from people and helping them, and especially love when a few weeks later I'll get a message and they'll be like, oh my god, this is so much better, like my skin feels so much better, or oh, this really made such a huge difference. That makes me so happy. But at the same time, I'm really mindful of the fact that there is a lot of debate about whether the beauty community and the beauty business, the beauty industry in general, is a healthy thing or a positive thing for women. Like, there's two camps. There's camp giving women expectations and teaching them to hate themselves, and there's camp giving women tools to love themselves and like be their best selves. And it's really hard because both are right. In a sense, I do not agree that women shouldn't wear makeup at all, because as soon as you wear makeup, that means that you hate something about yourself. I don't agree to that at all. That's not what I'm trying to say. But while I have a positive experience with this industry and this community, I definitely understand that some people might feel a different way. When I started my channel, most people around me were positive and they were really encouraging me to do this. But at the same time, there were also some people who kind of got mad at me because they felt that I would be a negative impact on young women and that I would be teaching them to hate themselves. And I just wanted to say that that is not what I want to be doing at all. And I kind of wanted to address who I want to be in this community once again, because the way I see it, I look at this industry and there's all these different products. We're talking about a really oversaturated market right now. I know none of you can keep up with the rate at which new palettes and new brands and new skincare lines are being announced. It's just become absolutely ridiculous. Like, I cannot understand why people would think that we need this many products, because we don't. And there is no way that we are physically able to use all these products. That does not mean that this entire industry just needs to stop or that it's going to collapse, but it means that there needs to be kind of a different approach to things. And the way I see it, as someone who creates content, these brands, they have their image of what they want to put out there. And I 100% understand that. And I understand that they just want their line to be successful. And then most influencers nowadays have become an extension of the brand, where they are part of just marketing. You know, they are people who are presenting commercials to us, and they are giving their personal opinions. But let's talk about the fact that products are so good these days. The level of quality has become so high. You can review almost everything positively. And a lot of people are still comparing influencers to normal people and thinking, well, oh, they got that. Oh my God, I should buy that. But what they don't realize is that these influencers are no longer just people like you and me who like buy their own products or get sent a few products, and they really talk about like what they use on a daily basis. That was easier back when there was a lot of difference between products, and you know, any product that they would like and really use a lot, you would see them actually use it a lot, and you would know that they actually like it. Nowadays, so much has changed, and because the market is so saturated, they have a ton of products, and I'm sure they like nearly all of them. But that does not mean that you should be using, as a consumer, all of these different products. Like, so many influencers these days absolutely cannot keep up with their PR anymore. And I do not feel like it's a bad thing that they have all these products, or that it's absolutely should be forbidden that these brands are pushing out so much product. I just think that as a consumer, you should be aware of the fact that there is no longer any need for you to be looking at every new release. You should be looking at yourself. So instead of looking at like, that influencer got that new thing, or they are all using this thing, or everyone is talking about this product, look at yourself. Look at like what you need. When you wake up in the morning and you want to go to work, or you want to go to a date, or you want to go to school, how do you want to look? And you're using a foundation right now. What's wrong with the foundation that you are currently using? Don't look at whatever hot flashy new thing is out there. I mean, you can of course keep looking at the new innovations and stuff, but really think, what do you already own, and what will this new thing add, and does it really change that much in your life? Will it really have any added value? Because these influencers do not need any added value to their lives, because it's just their job to receive a product, look at it, give their opinion, market it, next. Like, that's their job. They do not need to find the perfect thing that works for them and stays with them, and you know, the product that they can keep purchasing over and over, or like how to buy certain products so that they can look good for work or for school. You do. They do not, because that's their job, you know? And what my role in this, like in this community is, what I have made it my role, is just kind of to make people aware of exactly what the value of a product is, and whether it's good or bad, you know, like give some guidelines to, oh, this is really popular, a lot of people like this, but always keep saying that you should be looking at your needs and trying to kind of explain to you what needs that product fulfills. You know, luxury has a different definition for everyone. For some people, it's a luxury that they have a few affordable items and they can look great with them. For other people, it's a luxury to just have like products with extravagant packaging and nice scents and just like feel really posh and stuff. I understand that luxury has a different definition for everyone, and I want to be the voice who tells you what the product that you want to buy is going to change and whether it suits you. And it's just become that I don't think just simply saying this product is good or this product is bad is enough anymore. I hope you're getting the general message. My general message is just that everyone has different needs, and you should not be looking at the market anymore, because the market is going at a far too fast rate, and influencers are not comparable to normal people at all anymore. So you should be looking at yourself and looking at your needs, and I want, as a content creator, to create content that kind of informs you about the products out there and whether or not they suit you and how to work with them, and kind of be that informant for you, you know? So I don't ever want you to feel, when I am raving about something because I like it so much, that you need that product as well. And I don't ever want you to feel, when you see everyone buy a certain product, that you are missing out. Because if you wake up and you do your makeup and you go to work and you feel fine every single day, then you are not missing out. It should be about your feelings about yourself. I do not want to create like expectations for you or create this way of living that I have made up that you should follow. I just want to be the person who gives you more information about how these things work so that you can think about where you want to be. I want to help you be your best self. I don't want to make you into an Instagram puppet. And I think that that's something that a lot of people struggle with. As soon as they see this new kind of standard for how people look nowadays, they think that they have to follow. And what you see on Instagram a lot is that everyone started doing the same kind of makeup, even though it might not fit their face shape. They have all started copy pasting the same makeup looks, which is understandable because when they see that one type of look sells, then they're gonna want to make money too. That I 100% understand that. But it's just given people this idea that good makeup looks like that, and that for you to wear good makeup you have to look like that, when good makeup can also just be like a very soft skin base that just is very flattering for like your face type. You know, I am always talking and thinking about makeup and skincare, but I don't look like the most polished queen goddess of Instagram, because I know what I like and I know who I am, and I want other people to find that ideal version of themselves as well. I mean, I used to be very insecure when I was younger, and luckily I am not anymore because I now know who I am, and I now know how my clothes and my hair and my skincare and all of that fits into who I want to be. And when I go out not looking like my best version of myself, I'm okay with that because I just know that's how my face looks. Like, that's how my hair looks, that's how my face looks. I know how to be a version of myself that I like, and I know that I don't always have to be that person. And I just hope that with my videos and my blog posts, I can kind of help you guys understand who you want to be and what products can mean in your life and whether you need them, and, you know, what the right product for you is, instead of thinking that to be good at something or to be pretty, you have to kind of tick a few boxes that have been laid out for you by social media. And, you know, I know that I am a very obsessive person about everything. Like, even when buying a water bottle, I do so much research because I want it to be like the perfect water bottle for me. So I think that if I am a kind of person who has all this information simply because I enjoy it, why not benefit you guys by doing the research for you? So instead of buying all these things that don't work for you and going through that whole trial and error process, I will have done it for you. I will have laid it out, and I will give you information that you can use to find what works for you and not for other people. And I will be here to answer your questions, to kind of explain how certain things might fit into your ideals. So that's it for this week. You can turn it off now. I will have, of course, new content up soon. I have so many ideas, but I have to start learning how to consistently bring those across and make good content out of it that you guys will enjoy. So I'm over here doing my best, and I really hope that you guys will keep talking to me. A lot of you do. I know it's not always visible to everyone else, but a lot of you do, and I'm really thankful, and it really helps. And I will hopefully soon be back with another video, and even if it's bad quality, I'm okay with that. It's about the content of my talking anyway. So I will see you next time.